Ladies and gentlemen, Abdullah here from Freedom for All. I'm happy to create a new playlist where I would discuss the divine wisdom of Rumi. Rumi was a 13th century Persian mystic poet. He was an esteemed poet and a sage, illuminated the path of non-duality with his profound insights into the oneness of existence. The playlist I've created is called Rumi's Reverie, where I would be aiming to explain his teachings. I hope to upload a video especially on Rumi each week. Today is the first episode of Rumi's Reverie, and this is the quote. "Study me as much as you like. You will not know me, for I differ in 100 ways from what you see me to be. Put yourself behind my eyes and see me as I see myself, for I have chosen to dwell in a place you cannot see." The first sentence is, "Study me as much as you like, you will not know me, for I differ in 100 ways from what you see me to be." This sentence suggests that no amount of external analysis can truly capture one's true essence, and the true essence is infinite consciousness. You can feel the love of infinite consciousness. You can experience God consciousness, but you cannot get to the end of knowing your true infinite self, because there is no end to know infinite love, to know God, to know the true identity. In non-duality, this reflects the idea that the true self is not the body or the mind, which are observable, but something beyond them, which is not subject to the limitations of perception. The last sentence is, "Put yourself behind my eyes and see me as I see myself, for I have chosen to dwell in a place you cannot see." Here, Rumi is inviting us to shift our perspective from an external viewpoint to an internal one. You cannot use your rational mind to know God consciousness. God's message to Rumi was to put himself behind the eye of God. To put self behind the eye of God means not to use rational mind when it comes to know God consciousness. When we stop using our mind, the heart opens and we are able to see with the eye of God. In terms of non-duality, it means recognizing that the self is not an object or even the subject to be observed, but the substance of all that is experienced, transcending the conventional notion of subject or object. The place you cannot see refers to the inner realm of consciousness that is not visible to the physical eye, but is the seat of all experiences. By interpreting the quote through the lens of non-duality, we can understand that Rumi is pointing towards the ineffable nature of self that is one with the whole of existence and cannot be understood through the intellectual inquiry alone, but through direct subjective experience. Having this experience is not very difficult. By just paying more attention to God consciousness, we can have such experience. And to be more attentive means not to use rational mind to conclude any experience, but to see life simply without judgment, without any label, knowing that the higher self is always aware. Life becomes easy when we are able to know our true being. I hope you like this quote. I expect to make more contents on Rumi on a weekly basis. Cheers and see you on the next video. Bye.